I think he'll do just fine. I hate saying this because I think Mike McCarthy's done a very good job. I think we might have been a little harsh on him last year. He went 4-5 with Andy Dalton and missing offensive tackles and everything like that. He did what he had last year wasn't that bad.
Nobody wanted to give him credit for not having the right pieces there. Now, this year, somehow they've been able to overcome that at times.
Okay.
But nobody last year wanted to say, hey, having your tackles out truly is a problem, especially when you're starting, like Terrence Steele and Secchi and stuff like that. It was a problem last year for sure.
So that being said,
do you want to know some facts about Dan Quinn real quick against New Orleans?
All right, you're going to change my mind here, I guess.
Okay, all right. Dan Quinn, when he was a head coach for Atlanta, he played against them 10 times in his 5+ years. The Falcons went 4-6 in those matchups. And
I'm assuming those 10 matchups had a guy named Drew Brees.
Drew Brees definitely was part of it. He was 2-4 in that building. So does that dissuade you in any way? Does it change your mind on anything that Dan Quinn didn't have a great record against the Drew Brees Saints?
I think it's a totally different team, just like if tonight you were facing Cooper Rush. Well, hey, man, your record against Romo and Dak would be something else different than if you got to face the Cowboys when they were having Cooper Rush or whoever the backup quarterback would be at the time. I think this is a different Saints team without Drew Brees. Obviously, Drew Brees was not good last year when he played, but that was kind of his only year in New Orleans where he wasn't good at football anymore. So I look at it and I go, nope, totally different. I know you probably have some more stuff.
Nope, that's it.
I don't think we're going to miss Mike McCarthy tonight. I don't want this to come off as hate.
Yeah.
Because I think Mike McCarthy did a decent job last year with what he had to deal with. There were things that he didn't do right preparing for a COVID season. He hired probably the worst defensive coordinator in NFL football in Mike Nolan.
Yep.
But I think he's done a very good job this year. Hopefully this team gets back on track. I know he's not going to be there, but I don't think we're going to come out of this situation going, boy, Dan Quinn's a better head coach than Mike McCarthy.
No, I don't think so either. This is an emergency situation. Yeah. I would like to see, though, that defense be the calling card of tonight's game. And they're like, hey, our guy, our coach is the guy that's at the helm tonight. And we're going to show why that dude's the dude for us. And then the offense kind of respond in the same way for that. All right.
Was it yesterday that we were talking in crosstalk with Jeff and he was talking, or maybe it was 2 days ago, the days seem to be running together for me. We were talking about like the aggression or like the aggressiveness of the calls or the going for it. And that Mike McCarthy has been a fairly aggressive, if not very aggressive coach in this year. Do you have any worries that like having Dan Quinn there will make this team less aggressive considering that McCarthy's been going for it? He's really been putting it on the table.
I don't, because I think Dan Quinn he may not be looking at this as, he might though. Hey, this is how I get my next head coaching job. He may look at this as, hey, it's not all on the line for me. My defense is really where I make my money. He might look at tonight's game as, hey, let me go out there and do what the Cowboys do. Let's be aggressive in every nature that we have. I'm hopeful that that's it. Otherwise, then I'm thinking he's just looking out for his job in the future. And I kind of want, I know it's silly, but I want these guys all focused on this season alone.